Hey guys, it's Love My Anime, and in this video I want to share with you all about my adventures in Anime Boston 2018. And oh my god, the whole experience was so much fun and so much craziness too. Like honestly, if you're going to AB or Anime Boston and you don't have a plan, you're in for a bad weekend, like a hectic weekend. However, luckily I did have a plan and I checked off every single thing that I wanted to do. So basically, starting on the first day when I got there, the first thing I did was, of course, unpack all the stuff, and then I mean it was Thursday, so I just explored the area and saw what's going on. Oh yes, I like packed all of my my Lolita dress and the blouse and all the accessories and all the stuff I needed, and then right as we were heading down the road towards Boston, it hit me. I forgot my petticoat. The biggest thing I need. So on the first day I basically bought like two tulle petticoats to like layer up, and I used them one time on I think I wore it on like Thursday, I believe. Yeah, I wore it basically on Thursday, my Lolita dress and outfit, and everyone was like, "Oh, you're so cute," and my friend was like, "You already have fans." Then on Friday I basically woke up at like 4 a.m. to get ready and put on my Ursa cosplay. I called a Lyft because that's how I had to get back and forth from the Sheraton to my hotel. I had to use a Lyft. So I called a Lyft and I got there around like 6:40 a.m. to sit down and get my ticket, which I did. I got my ticket for Monica that day. I was really excited. Let's see here. God, I need to stop saying but I can't help it. I mean, it's a thing I say when I try to think. So after getting the tickets, I mean, I can't remember every single thing I did, but I was basically just walking around and exploring the con, and I was with, of course, my friend Eric, and then we kind of split up because we had our own schedules. I had my thing to do, he had his own thing to do, and on Friday I basically went to like a Lolita 101 panel. I went to Monica's panel. I got to talk with Monica. I asked her I asked her a question about what she thought about her character Mira Jane, and the fact that I was going to be naming my first daughter Mira Jane, and she was like like her face. Okay, so while I was recording her, answering my question, I guess I wasn't even paying attention to how I was holding my phone recording her, because I was just paying attention to her and like looking at her expression. So most of the time, like, you don't even see her face. The camera's like down below the table that she was sitting on, and there's a moment where you see her face and her jaw is just dropped with like a surprised, I guess. But she said she like loved that name, and then I met her again, and she was like, "Oh, I can't wait to meet her in the future." And she's the sweetest person ever. Like, she's just as sweet as Sharmi Lee was last year when I met her. It's fantastic, and I'm really happy to meet her. I think you're really sweet. I love your voice. I love the fact that when I don't look at you, it makes me feel like Mary Jane is just talking right up on stage. And that's actually about the character. Fortunately, my boyfriend he wasn't able to come. But the one thing we decided is that in our future, when we have our first daughter, we're gonna name her Mira Jane Scarlett. And we want to know, it's like, what are your thoughts on Mira Jane? Because like, we love her and her name, and we decided like a long time ago, it's like, that's gonna be
That makes it so
her
funny
name.
because I think that's a beautiful name, first of taken the Scarlett, I'm assuming.
Yes, yes, because she's my favorite of all idol almost.
Well, and just, you know, just to take it to a whole different level, Colleen Beard is my best friend. So I think it's super cute.
I've met Jeremy Lee last year. She was sweet. And now like I won't be Colleen, but honestly I'm like afraid I'll probably faint.
She's awesome. She won't let you faint.
Good.
She's a mom. She's a helicopter mom. She'll pick you up. She'll fan you. She'll give you applesauce.
Awesome.
And then lecture you about why you shouldn't faint.
Awesome.
No, I love her. But yeah, no, I think that's beautiful, and I think that's a great name, and I love that people are starting to be more passionate about what they name their children. Now, Mira Jane Scarlett may not end up being an anime fan, but she's still got a cool as heck name, right? That's all that matters. As far as Mira Jane herself, Mira Jane is amazing. She's kind of the gift that keeps on giving for a voice actress, because every time I think I've got her figured out, she gets either a new form or we see some other version of her from the past. So she's like the one character that has like 18 voices in one. Because, you know, you've got, hey, I'm Mira Jane, welcome to the Mira Channel. And then you've got, Satan Souls.
Yeah.
And then you've got, Howlers. And then you've got, Sea Tree. And then you've got, oh, Pump Mira Jane, who's all like up in Scarlett's face and Urza's face. And then you've got, Mira Jane, because she just figured out her powers. So yeah, it's really, really cool, because every time there's a new form, and I'm super excited because, you know, the Mock Cause, somebody asked him who would win in a fight, Urza or Mira Jane. And he's like, Mira Jane.
Yep.
I think that the reason she's so sweet is she's hiding all that she-devil in her, and I really want to see it come out.
Yep.
I'm the one that's like, come on, Mira Jane, let it go. Let it go. No.
Oh no.
I think that's really well.
Thank you. And then like towards the end, I also got to get her autograph, and I was so happy. I was actually surprised that I didn't break down in tears. However, I did break down in tears when I met Josh next day on Saturday. But before that, I also made some awesome new friends at Anime Boston, and we took an awesome selfie together. These guys and girls, they were really, really great, and I'm really grateful to be friends with them now. They also got me basically wanting to watch Love Live now. So I'll probably be checking that out. And yeah, that was kind of what Friday was like. Friday had a long list of things I had to do, from going to a few panels and going to the last autograph, and then after that I went home and, well, not home, I went back to my hotel, and I, you know, probably went to sleep around 2 a.m. and only got 4 hours of sleep before I had to wake up again super early to this time cosplay as my Aereo cosplay. Oh yes, but before that, on Friday I also did a fairy tale photo shoot, and the fairy tale photo shoot was a lot of fun, and these are some pictures of me in the fairy tale photo shoot along with some other members. And then Saturday rolls along, and on Saturday my main goal is basically to get Josh's autograph. Like that's my biggest main goal. Besides that, on Saturday I had a lot of fun playing Cardfight Vanguard with my newfound friends who also like to play Cardfight Vanguard as well. I basically shopped on Saturday. Like Saturday was spend all the money you have on shopping. So things I got was that Ursa scroll that's right behind me, I could not let that go. Like, I seriously spent the money I was supposed to use on Lyft to buy that, because like there's all these large scrolls, I think that's what they're called, because it's not like a poster, it's actually kind of like a fabric material. And I was like, oh my god, there's Xenon and there's an SAO, and then right in front of me I see Ursa just calling to me like, take me with you. And I was like, Ursa, I must have you. So I only had like, what, probably $6 in my wallet, and like this was after I spent like almost $200 was what I had. And then I was down to $6, and then I remembered that I had some money on my card, which was technically supposed to be for Lyft only. But when I saw her, I'm like, I am not walking away from this. I'm going to buy her if it's the last thing I do. So I checked and make sure how much she was, and when she was only $20, I just whipped up my my debit card. I'm like, here, take it. I want her. Oh, and then I took it out and I was like, oh my god, I finally have her. Well, no joke, I was probably like crying. Yes, I was so happy. I like teared up. So I got that. Other things I got was hold on just a second. I got this flower head bow for my Lolita head dress set. It has some pretty roses and jewels hanging down. I thought it was really pretty. Another thing I got were these socks. They have these ruffles on them, and I believe I guess you can wear them like this, but I think you would most likely pull them up to wear it like this. So I got these, and I got my very first bloomers, which will go underneath my dress, yes. But I thought they were really cute, and of course, you know, it's stretchy, so it's like one size fits all. Another thing I got at Anime Boston is this Lolita dress right here, and this is probably gonna be my first classic one. I mean, yeah, I believe it runs into the classical genre, but however, it's got these adorable puppy prints. Let me find one. Look at that. This is the most adorablest print ever, because like when I saw it, I'm like, it's classical, alright, but it also has like a sweet taste to it, and it was just so cute. Like, the print is adorable, and I cannot wait to make this into a full cord. And of course, I'm a big fan of Rilakkuma. I love Rilakkuma. I'm probably going to make an Ida bag for Rilakkuma as well as Ursa separately, but I got this Rilakkuma folder and this little Rilakkuma notepad. This is the covers. And I got this adorable Rilakkuma pad. Look how adorable it is. And it even matches the pad I got. Like, when I saw this, I'm like, oh my god, it's so adorable. I actually saw and hugged a Rilakkuma in Anime Boston as well. I was so happy. I'm like, oh my god, let me hug you. Another thing I got is this Shinobu, because there was like an adult Shinobu and a teen Shinobu and a little Shinobu, but I love little Shinobu the most, because so this is her, and she is standing on a donut. I love this so much. Like, this is the most adorablest figure of her ever. Like, when I saw her, I'm like, oh my gosh, she is so cute. Shinobu, like, is probably one of my favorite characters in the anime. She is, aside from Black Hanekawa, who is probably my favorite Neko. But she's really, really cute. On Saturday, I also got to go to a Maid Cafe. I met 2 other friends. We had a good chat together. It was a lot of fun. I was talking about Fairy Tail, they were talking about One Piece, and you know, we were on the same grounds of we both respected each other's animes. You know, the fact that I started off with Fairy Tail and it became part of my life, and they started off on One Piece and became part of their life, and we agreed that both shows almost had the same, you know, theme of whatever you start with is kind of what you kind of grow up on, and you learn about the characters and their pasts, and you know, you get closer to them. But what I liked is that neither of us were like, you know, dissing the other show. Like, we both had respect for each other, which I thought was really cool. In the Maid Cafe, I got a picture of the maids, and they signed a signature, 2 of them signed a signature, which is this here, right here. And then finally, like towards the end of the day where I was going to meet Josh, it was like, basically it's a lot, it's really tiring being at that con, because you're doing so much walking, because you end up like going from the Heinz Hotel to the Sheraton Hotel, so you gotta like walk a lot back and forth between the 2 hotels. So it was around 8 o'clock, and me and my friend Danielle, we were going to see Josh together. We got in line, we were close. Oh my god, and then this is when things got really crazy. Okay, so we were in line, I was excited, me and her, we were just like fangirling a bit, and then I guess my excitement took a turn for the worst kind of, where I got so overly excited where it basically turned into an anxiety attack. So like when I was meeting Shermie Lee, I broke down in tears because I was so happy to, you know, like meet her. And then same with Josh, you know, she was next to me and I was like already tearing up. I'm like, oh my god, stop it, like I don't want to think about it. Like I was trying not to think about it. And then I guess, you know, like she tried to make a joke, and like it's like the closer I got to the door where I was going to be so close to meeting Josh, I actually felt lightheaded. Like I felt like I was going to faint and fall down, so I had to like hold on to her shoulder to like not fall. And then suddenly she made like a joke about meeting Josh, and that's when I just broke. Like I was in tears and just hyperventilating. I was like like no joke, that's exactly how I was breathing. I grabbed some water to like, you know, drink, and then what did the staff do? The staff like took her to the next room where Josh was, and I was left alone with the others. But before that, when we were in line, this lady comes up, and god, I found her so irritating. Like honestly, she was the most irritating person I ever met. But she was like, the only thing Josh can do is write your name from him, no special messages, and only 1 item signed. So that basically crushed both me and Danielle. Me, because I just wanted him to write a happy birthday signed by Yuri as if he was writing it, and then write his autograph name. And Danielle wanted 2 pieces to be signed, one for his father and the other one for herself. So when we both heard that, we were like, well, fuck, you know, there goes our main goal. But hey, at least, you know, we'll still get an autograph. So fast forward to the beginning of the line where I'm like hyperventilating and having an anxiety attack. Then like the staff in the orange shirts, they all try to calm me down. They're like, hey, it's okay, alright, just deep breaths, you know, this happened last year as well, because the same guy that was staffing for Sharmili was also, you know, staffing for Josh, so he remembered me and he was like, don't worry, you know, just deep breaths. And I was like, deep breaths, but I was still tearing up. And then it was my turn to go into the room to get his autograph, and in the doorway that lady was like basically standing in the doorway stopping me, and she was like, you have to remember, this is a real person. He's a real person. I need you to calm down. Can you calm down for me? And I was like, yes, I'm sorry. Like, I can't control this. I'm sorry. I will calm down. I don't know what was with her. Like, I don't think she knew or even thought that I was having an anxiety attack back there, because I think what she thought was I was going to be one of those crazy, insane fangirls and scream or like go crazy when I saw Josh. So I walked in and, you know, my friend Danielle was right there. I was, you know, like close to her, but before, like, I asked the lady if it was okay for him to write happy birthday, and, you know, like, she went in and supposedly, I guess, asked or something like that, and I came back out and she's like, no, I'm sorry, he can't do anything special for you, because then he'll have to do special for everyone else as well, but at least you get the autograph. So I'm like, yes, at least I'll get his autograph. So I went in where my friend Danielle was in, and then she walked up first and she handed her father's, you know, picture of a character that Josh played for him to sign. She was like, you know, I'm sacrificing my autograph for my father who's in the hospital. And Josh just like looked at her as he was signing her father's autograph. He took Danielle's poster as well and signed hers as well, and she was so surprised that he actually signed two of the things that she wanted him to sign. And then I was up next trying to hold in my tears, and I'm like, I understand you have to do the to the from thing, and Josh is like, is that what you want me to write? And I'm like, well, I it's gonna be my birthday soon, and I would really love it if you could write happy birthday as if Yuri was saying it to me. And he's like, oh yeah, I can do that. I'm like, oh my god, you are the best ever. Like, I broke down in tears, and is this even in focus? But yeah, I broke down in tears and I was covering my mouth. Like, I was so happy when he signed in. Like, basically what Josh did is a big F you to that lady who said we could not get any special messages and had to get only one signed, because Josh saw how much it meant to us. Like, he overheard Danielle, you know, and me talking, and he was so sweet. I even got to see him again on Sunday, as well as Monica on Sunday, and both of them were so awesome. Like, they were so awesome. And when me and Danielle left, we were so happy, and I was still crying. I was so happy, but it's like I almost wanted to like hide my autograph so that the lady didn't see it. But Danielle was like, no, you gotta flaunt that thing to her and be like, screw you, I still got it. Oh man, that was the craziest experience ever. But the one thing that made it the craziest of all was what Danielle told me, is that while I was in the other room and she was alone in the room where Josh was in, that lady actually went up to her and asked her if she was my friend, and then told her that if she wasn't able to calm me down, I would have to be set aside and I would not be able to get to see Josh. And that basically, like, she said she had to take everything to not like go crazy on her. But luckily Josh was an awesome man and really sweet, and he gave both of us what we really needed really badly, and I'm really happy. But yeah, whew, that was basically Saturday. And Sunday, you know, it was basically time to go. So on Sunday was when I bought that Rilakkuma pen and pad with the last money I had left. I'm like, I'm not going to keep anything, I'm going to spend everything I have. And then on Sunday, my friend Eric got me the best gift ever as an early birthday gift, Ursa. Look at this, he got me a plushie Ursa, and this is my first Ursa plushie ever. I was so happy when I saw it. I'm like, oh my god, I finally found Ursa. And she's going to be my very first item in my Ursa Ita bag. Yep. So that was basically my whole adventure. Yeah, I probably did a lot more walking. But that was my adventure, and these are some shots I took in Anime Boston. was a lot of fun. And I'm definitely going to go again next year. And for next year, I want to save up a lot to be in the Sheraton hotel, or maybe the Hilton hotel, but really close. I'm going to save up a lot because I do not want to be in the Holiday Inn hotel. Like that hotel, I did not like that hotel. Like their service is I mean, like, okay, I just don't agree with the rules. From like first, they basically took my money before I even got to the hotel, like weeks prior to it. And then when I got there, like, if it wasn't for my friend's mom giving her credit card to get to hold $50 as a security thing, I would have been kicked out because like they said we need $50 from your card, and I'm like, what if I don't have $50 on my card? And then the lady was like, then we'll have to cancel your reservation and you have to stay somewhere else. And I was like, what? Because like you can't even cancel from there. If you cancel, you gotta pay a fee to cancel, and I had nothing, so thank God she was here. Otherwise I would have been homeless basically all week long, like with nowhere to stay at all. So I will not be staying at that hotel again. So other than that, I had a really fun week. I bought a lot of stuff that I liked. I met 2 of my favorite voice actors who voices 2 of my favorite characters, anime characters, and a lot more. I had a blast in Boston. I made new friends, which I loved a lot. I'm really happy that happened. And well, I guess that is it, my friend. Thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and comment down below if you have any requests on a future video you would like me to do. Also, this is your first time watching one of my videos, please do me a favor and click that subscribe button down below and the little notification bell as well, so that you can know the next time I upload a video. And thank you to anyone who goes to my Patreon. I'm still working on what I want it to be set up as. One thing I'm thinking of is that on Patreon you'll be able to see what I'm going to be posting before I post it. So kind of like a sneak peek almost. And if you guys have any ideas, please let me know, because I need help, you know, like I need to know what you guys like, what should I post. I'm not a social media person, like I've never been really good to know what everybody likes or what I should post, what I should not post, and stuff like that. But it's a working process. I'm slowly getting into it, and I'll probably slowly start posting more and more on my social media. So, you know, thank you for hanging on there, and you know, I'm sorry if I'm not as exciting as other YouTubers or their social medias as well. But yeah, the anime community is so awesome. And remember, I'm making these videos just for you.